Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, or gangs of all ages, I am Double R, and today we have a twofer. That's right, I'm going to be covering 2 moans in 1 rant. Woo! So let's go ahead and get someone to read both moans. Do we have volunteers? Volunteers, anybody?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'll get one. Nappa, you get the other.
I don't wanna.
Just fucking do it. I'll get the first one. As the Prince of All Saiyans, I wish my partners could put in as much detail as I could sometimes. I want to say something, but I always feel like I'll crush their hearts. Instead of inspiring them to achieve greater detail in their posts.
To their posts.
I will murder you.
That's not necessary.
Nappa, you go. Before I hurt somebody, just here.
I find it really funny how some writers within roleplay like to place themselves on a pedestal of being more mature writers than others because they don't write for shipping purposes. Like a certain prince.
What was that?
Nothing. It's fine if you don't ship, but it's also fine if your favorite part of RP is shipping. RP is a hobby, and a pretty nerdy one at that. Well, yeah, you're sitting in front of a computer, typing all day.
What the fuck is typing?
Saiyans don't do that shit. Well, maybe Kakarot's kid, but whatever. I started to really enjoy roleplay when I realized that there's no cool kids here. Just people who love to write.
Well, ain't that fucking special?
Ain't it though?
Guys, thank you. I'll take care of these 2. I'll take care of them. Y'all go do what y'all need to do. Okay?
Yeah, fine, whatever. Well, I'm doing this anyway because of contractual obligations.
What type of word is contractual?
Well, it means I signed a piece of paper.
Oh, you mean like Frieza? Wait, we didn't sign anything for Frieza.
Nappa, just come on. I'm dealing with you today. Just, let's go.
Okay, Vegeta. Coming with ya. Giggity.
Don't you fucking finish.
Oh.
I can't leave them alone for anything. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the point. Let's go ahead and start with the one that Nappa read, since it's right there. Some people put themselves on a pedestal because they don't roleplay for shipping purposes. Really? That's a thing? No. The reason why I'm asking this is because do some people feel that they are actually being looked down upon because they ship their characters? I'm kind of confused on this. It's a story aspect. There's actually a whole genre about shipping. You know, rom-coms. That's literally a thing. Rom-coms are a thing. I'm pretty sure they are. In fact, many action-adventure movies, it's always the hero and the heroine who end up getting together in some type of ship because they survived a big ordeal, which usually means it doesn't work that long, but whatever. The point stands that shipping is a thing in roleplay because it's a thing in stories. Good God. Why do you... This is a thing. What even is this one? Next. Thank you. Next. Swipe left. Swipe right. I don't give a shit. Swipe some direction. I wish my partners can put in as much detail as I could sometimes. Oh my god. Okay. This comes back to that whole pedestal thing that we just covered. Instead of worrying about the storyline type, we're worried about as much detail. Okay, just tell them. Like, dude, I wrote you War and Peace, and you sent me, you sent me 3 letters at best. Can you give me something to work with? I understand where they're coming from, I do. I've made a whole video, which will be linked at the bottom of this, where I covered attack descriptions and why I'm a dick. It's an older video, but nevertheless, it's there. And I'll bring that up, I'll be at the bottom. And I go into detail on why some details are good. But at the same time, this person needs to learn that not everyone's going to write with purple prose. They're not going to describe every fiber in their shirt on how it moves, or every little tinge of light that reflects off their piece of hair as it flutters in the wind for every strand of hair. They're not going to worry about that. They're going to try to cover what they need to cover. Just tell them to be a little more descriptive. Where are you putting your hand? What are you doing with your hair? Are you speaking with an accent or not? Did you hurt your foot? Are you walking with me, or are you just skipping along beside me? What are you doing? Give me more detail. Just a little bit more detail. Don't push them too hard. Just tell them, give you a little more detail. It's not that hard to do. You make it sound like you're going to be... Well, then again, if you're worried about how you're coming off, then that's probably your issue. If you always feel you're going to crush their heart, you're probably the one going, motherfucker, I need more goddamn detail. Be detailed. That's not how you do it. You can catch more with honey than you can with fucking shit. Unless you're looking for flies, then yeah, shit will catch flies just as well. The point is, you need to be tactful. Tactful is the word. If they say they put their arm around you and walk with you, where'd you put your arm around me? Did you put it around my shoulders, around my neck, around my wrist, my waist, my shoulders? Where did you put it? Let's try it this way. The way you should do it is when you get a post, you just ask some basic questions out of character. That'll usually get them the idea to write a little bit more for you. If they say, puts their arm around you, first thing you ask out of character, where did you put your arm around my character? Was it around the shoulders, around the neck, around the waist? Were you grabbing my wrist? Were you giving me a bear hug? What exactly are you doing? I need to know so I know how to respond to you. See, that comes off a little bit better. That comes off a little bit cleaner. Comes off a little bit more polite because you want to give them the proper response, but you don't have the detail to do it. After a few times of this, if they start saying, why do you keep asking me these things? You tell them, I'm trying to tailor my response closer to yours. So I need the details. I need to know where your hand is. I need to know if you're doing large steps or small steps. Are you trying to walk with me, or are you trying to make me hurry up to go somewhere? Are you skipping? Are you walking backwards? Are you doing the moonwalk? What are you doing? Let me know so I have an idea of how to respond to you more appropriately. See how that comes off? That's not me coming off as a dick at all. Surprise! Strange as that is, I can actually come off as a good, nice human being, contrary to my immortal ass. But the point is, start with the basics. Whatever they give you, look at it and go, how am I supposed to respond to this? I don't understand. Or, again, point out something very direct that you want to respond to. Where's your hand? Are you pointing at me? Are you pointing at the sky? Are you using a full-handed point, like pointer out or the thumb out too? What are you pointing at exactly? You just said points. I don't get where you're pointing. You just said points. Are you pointing at me? Are you pointing at something else? Are you pointing at a threat? Are you pointing at the clouds? Please tell me where you are pointing so I can respond to you in kind. You see that? It's just asking some questions. Now, like I said, this covers pretty much both of them. Roleplay is just stories. Taking characters, writing stories that are not canon. Don't believe I have to emphasize this, but apparently, due to the moan last week, I have to. But even with that being said, I want you to remember, there are ways to address things in a calm manner to where you're not insulting or hurting someone. All right? I'm Double R. I'm out. Y'all have a good day, and RP on.